Alright, so on the 8th of February 1904, the Russo Japanese War begins. Now, following the Russian rejection of a Japanese plan to divide Manchuria and Korea into spheres of influence, Japan launches a surprise naval attack against Port Arthur, a Russian naval base in China. The Russian fleet was decimated, and so the Russo Japanese War begins again. Now, during the subsequent Russo Japanese War, Japan won a series of decisive victories over the Russians, who underestimated the military potential of a non-Western opponent, aka racism. In January 1905, the strategic naval base of Port Arthur fell to Japanese forces under Admiral Hichihachiro Togo. In March, Russian troops were defeated in Xianyang, China, by Japanese Field Marshal Iwo Oyama. And in May, the Russian Baltic Fleet under Admiral Zenihov Rodenzvinsky was destroyed by Togo near the Tsushima Islands and the Tsushima Straits. Now, these three major defeats convinced Russia that further resistance against Japanese or Japan's imperial design in East Asia was hopeless and frankly was a losing battle. And in August 1905, US President Theodore Roosevelt, not the World War II one, the pre-World War I one, mediated a peace treaty at Portsmouth, New Hampshire, the state. He was actually later awarded a Nobel Peace Prize for the achievement in 1905 or 6, I believe. Japan emerged from the conflict as the first modern non-Western power to set sights on greater imperial expansion. However, for Russia, its military disastrous performance in the war was one of immediate causes for the Russian Revolution of 1905 and not the one of 1917 or the one later down in the year of October 1917. But this was the first cracks in Tsarist Russia and the first sights of the rising sun over East Asia. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something, and until next time, konnichiwa, no, arigato.